What up, everybody? It's your boy Big Zo for Hip Hop in the Streets, man. I really didn't even want to make a video on this subject because I feel like the bloggers and YouTubers are oversaturating this particular topic, but I also want to speak on it because a lot of people are putting out a lot of misinformation and making up rumors and theories and shit. And you shouldn't do that in these kind of situations just because, like, you don't know the backlash that could come from it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people pay attention to what's said on the internet and take that out in real life and decide they want to do something about it. So that's the only reason I'm speaking on this. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about the whole BTB Savage situation with him and his girl having the home invasion happen to them, and the guy Omar Richardson getting killed, and him being a big stepper from San Antonio, and things turning around, and BTB Savage tragically losing his life also. It turns out that he was backdoored by some of his own homies. And now I'm not getting this from like some just random thought, or like I'm making it up, or I'm following someone else. No, this is coming from BTB Savage's mama herself. You know, this is what she's posting early this morning on her page. She is letting y'all know that his producer D, who was in a few of his videos with him, I'm gonna drop some like little pictures and everything so y'all can know who I'm talking about, is actually the person who robbed his crib while he was laying on the floor taking his final breaths. All right, he had let old boy in the crib and he went to go do whatever he was gonna do, and while he was getting shot and attacked by the assailants, dude seen the news, or he knew, or he had gave the drop. I guess his mother's saying it was a setup, so I guess he gave the drop so he knew it was gonna happen. So while he was gone, he took his clothes, his jewelry, his money. You know what I'm saying? That just goes to show, like, bro, you never know who's really in your circle, who's really with you, or, you know what I'm saying, or what their motives are for being with you. Sometimes it can seem like things are all good, and secretly there's envy and jealousy going on behind the scenes. You may never know how someone really feels about you. And in this situation, I can relate, because, you know, when you're flamboyant and braggadocious and stuff like that, you end up developing haters, or people that you think are your friends, but they're really not your friends, and they're there for other reasons. I went through this a few times in my life when I was up. When you're up, that's when that type of stuff happens. Everyone loves you when you're down and you're trying to come up. But once you make it up, everyone hates you for being up. And that's the sad truth about things. Everybody loves you when you're down and you're grinding and you're hurting and you running around trying to do the footwork to get up to where you need to be in things. But as soon as you get there, as soon as you surpass where people feel that you should have made it to, that's when the jealousy and envy comes. When you can pull out random amounts of money on a whim and it don't hurt you at all, that's when things become weird for people. When you're riding around in luxury cars and you got, well, not for me because I always have a bunch of jewelry, but when you have a bunch of super expensive jewelry and icy things and all kind of stuff that they can't have but they want, and they see on social media and on entertainers and stuff like that, and on their idols. Now you have it, somebody that they grew up with or someone that they're around on a regular basis, and they don't have it. Even though they're around you and they're around the lifestyle, they don't have it and they want it for themselves. You got to be careful what you're doing. And I feel bad for his mama, you know what I'm saying? I lost a brother out here in the streets, so I know the mother's pain because I know my mother's pain. It is what it is, man. But this is what I'm trying to tell this generation. Stop chasing clout, man. Views and a social media persona is not worth your life, bro. It's really not. You gotta chill. You gotta think about things. If someone advises you, if everyone you love advises you not to do something, don't do it. And even if you don't get advised not to do it, just use your thinking cap, bro. Think about what something's gonna perpetuate if you post it. Think about what it might cause, or what it may keep going, or what it might start. I don't want to keep going on in the subject. It's messed up what happened. You know what I'm saying? Dudes try to finesse them. They wanted to set up a fake feature, and, you know, BTB slipped on telling them to come through to the crib. It's another move. If that's another thing. If anyone ever hits you up on a late night to do anything, tell them nah. Matter of fact, dismiss that person. Don't even talk to them no more. From the moment they hit you up trying to come through and do some business on the late night tip, from that moment on, you block that number and get that person out of your business Rolodex, because they are on some funny shit. There's never nobody that wants to do a business deal that wants to do it at nighttime unless there's something shady about it. When doing a feature, shouldn't have been nothing shady about it. It should have been, hey, come through, drop your verse, here's the money, that's that. Y'all should have went to a studio that was professional. Y'all should have never, I don't know, BTB, I'm sorry, bro. You know you made a few mistakes in this. And it's sad that you had to lose your life, and it's sad that your mom has to go through this. And it's sad that you thought it was important enough to brag about this and do this interview. Shouldn't have said anything. You should have been humble, and you should have been thankful that you made it through that situation and God let you live. But you didn't, and you learned the lesson. Rest in peace to you. And condolences to your mama, bro. It's your boy Big Zo for Hip Hop in the Streets. I'm out. Y'all stay blessed.